Hello loves, I'm Sherry, the Chocolate Muse, and today I want to share something with you that has been decades in the making. Not just a business, not just a program, but something that was lived, earned, and is now ready to be passed on. If you know even a little bit about me, then you know chocolate has been my first love for a very long time. It started at Nature's Gift in Cheyenne, Wyoming, tucked inside a quiet little downtown mall where, fun fact, there was 3% Black-owned businesses, and I was one of them. That's where I fell in love with the craft, not just making chocolate, but creating experiences, creating joy, and something people could feel. And everywhere I've gone since, California, Denver, and now here in Atlanta, I've carried that love with me, not just as a business, but as a way of living. My children grew up there. They didn't just watch, they absorbed. They did homework in the back while I worked. They saw the late nights, the early mornings, the problem solving, the creativity. They saw what it meant to build something from nothing, and one moment changed everything for me. I was sick, really sick, but I was still working, still making money, and was in the middle of creating a fruit bouquet, and I just couldn't go any further. So I laid my head down for a moment, and I fell asleep. When I woke up, the bouquet was finished perfectly. And I remember looking at it and thinking, did I do this? Because it was that good. And my 12-year-old daughter walked into the room and said, "Mommy, you can rest. I've finished it for you." I was blown away. What a sweet thing. I didn't even know she had been watching me closely enough to create my work like that. And in that moment, I realized something powerful. This wasn't just a business. This was legacy. This was transfer. This is what happens when something is lived so deeply that it becomes teachable, even without words. In that moment was 28 years ago. So when I tell you I've been in some form of this business for over 40 years, I don't say that lightly. I've built, I've failed, I've learned and refined. And I've gathered knowledge that only comes from actually doing the work, not watching it, not studying it, living it. And over time, I realized something. There are so many business courses out there that'll give you information, they'll give you checklists, and they'll tell you what to do. But very few, if any, actually put you in the position of being a founder. Actually, make you feel the weight of your decision and allow you to practice before the stakes are real. So I created something I wish I had when I started. My third child, Becoming Velah Academy of Enterprise. This is not just a course. You don't just learn business here, you live it. From the moment you enter, you're not a student, you're a founder. You name your business, you build it from the ground up. You register it, brand it, and fund it. And you make decisions, and those decisions have consequences, real ones, with the simulation, because that's how real business works. This academy walks you through 13 modules, each one building on the last. You'll define who you are, what you offer. You'll name your business and establish your presence. You'll write your business plan, open your accounts, build your credit. And eventually, you'll pitch your business for funding. But here's where it becomes different. You'll receive a simulated capital award based on the strength of your pitch. You'll operate with a live business ledger tracking your financial health, your decisions, your risks, your growth. And throughout the program, you'll face unexpected scenarios and challenges just like real life business. And when you make those decisions, you don't just get a score, you get insight. Why that decision worked or didn't, what it cost you, or what you gained from it, and what a stronger path would have looked like. That's how you build real decision-making muscle. You'll also receive a digital business journal, a place to document your journal, your thoughts, and your growth. Because who you become while building your business matters just as much as the business itself. And when you complete the academy, you'll receive a certificate of completion with your name and the name of the business you built. Because you didn't just take a course, you created something real. Now, at the center of all of this is something deeper. The Velah Sigil. Mind, body, soul. Because I believe this wholeheartedly. The quality of your business decisions is directly tied to the quality of your relationship with yourself. When your mind is clear, your body is supported, and your soul is aligned, you make better decisions. And better decisions build better businesses. This academy is built on that foundation, not just strategy, but wholeness. And it was built by someone who has lived it. This isn't theory, this is experience distilled. Every juncture is a lesson worth living. And now, you don't have to learn everything the hard way. Becoming Velah is opening soon. If you feel called to build something real, to move with intention, to think like a founder, subscribe, stay connected, and follow me for the magic, because I'm going to walk you through exactly how to begin. And when the doors open, you'll be ready.